What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Tia Mowry is almost like a tale of two cities. On one end, you have the good neighborhood, and on the other end, you have the hood. But the issue, as you know, with most media, when they want to promote a city, they only show you that which is very bad. Okay, that's what we're seeing. And I would like to deal with that and that alone today. And the reason why I want to deal with this is because Tia Mowry is the embodiment of strong and independent, and I can do everything by myself, and therefore I don't deal with anything that serves me. And at the same time, on her reality show, My Next Act, we see very vulnerable times in which she second guesses her divorce from Corey Hardrick, and we still don't know what he did wrong, if anything. We only see him being a man that is very positive towards her decision and going on and actually doing better in his life than he was when he was dealing with her. But then at the same time, she promotes this particular strength to women that's, in my honest opinion, is unfounded, let me say. And I want to talk about this Halloween post, throwing it back to some of my favorite Halloween costumes and memories with the kids. We love Halloween in this house and always have a blast dressing up together. What do you think we'll be this year? So she has a son and a daughter, as you know. And when I'm looking at the costumes, I'm seeing her, I'm seeing the kids, but I'm never seeing Corey Hardrick in these photos. And I get the fact that Corey Hardrick is no longer in the home, that Corey Hardrick is divorced from her. But as it appears, this was something that was coming down the line a long time. She wanted to be able to tell this narrative of, hey, you can break up with your husband and you can do well all by yourself. And there is an audience that wants to buy that. You see, there's an audience that wants to buy that, and a lot of women who are praising her for her strength want to buy that. But in the reality, we got to look at the bad side of those twin cities, and then we find out that on the flip side, life is not as easy as you thought it was. And I want to talk about this as a bigger picture because I see, like, in society, especially as blacks, we are individually probably more successful than we've ever been. I mean, look at the opportunities that we have now. Thank God for that. I can do this video from Uganda. And 40 years ago, I don't think anybody would ever realize that, hey, I would meet some of you in Europe. I would meet some of you in Uganda. I mean, these are things our parents never could do, never could even think about, but we're doing it today. And we take technology and things for granted as if we do not need people. And when you look at Tia Mowry, what she's selling to the world is, look at me and my kids. Look at me and what we are doing in my house, and this is what's going on. And then you have women out there who believe that they can do that and not realizing one thing that a lot of us in life fail to realize is that we all need help. We all have help. And this is one of the things that in the black community, we digest it differently when we see, you know, Tia Mowry doing well. It's talking about black women. They see it very differently. Oh, well, she's doing this. She doesn't need this and she doesn't need that. In actuality, what you don't know is Tia Mowry has a whole team, okay? A whole team. Even the videos that you guys see on this particular channel, all right? It is produced by a whole team. I have people who scout topics for me. Some of you guys send topics to me. Okay, I have editors. I got people to deliver equipment to me. I have people who color grade. I got people who do visual effects. This is a whole entire team, and I could not do this business and deliver this level of amount of content out to the world every day without people, even if all you see or hear is O'Shea Duke Jackson. Somebody's recording the camera. I gotta have somebody deliver the parts all the way to Africa. I need LG to give me monitors so I can edit. I need Corsair for keyboards. I need Corsair for RAM. You know, I need all of these different entities to help me stay in the business. And even for my other channels, I need ideation ideas. I need content strategy ideas. I need everything. I need background musics. I need explosions happening in the background, green screens. Everything And I need to invest in people such that I have these things. Why we believe that we don't need to do this, it is beyond me. I don't know. And we fail to realize that. And this is not just about Tia Mowry, but also even black men. And I want us to get into the idea that that you need people in life, and you have to foster relationships, not only if you're a wife, if you're married, you have kids. But let me give you an example, even in the YouTube community. The YouTube community is one of the businesses. It's a very difficult business and content creation business, but it's one of the businesses where you can make a lot of money. And if you're talented enough, you can make a lot of money from your phone. It's a lot of creators don't even own a laptop and make thousands of dollars every month by just editing on their phone. Okay, I want to talk to you about a particular situation that I was aware of a particular brother who was killing on the platform. This had to be around 2017, 2018. He was the first guy that I'd ever talked to that was in this business and made something of like $80 in a month. Something crazy. He was killing it. Things that still to this day I've never even done stuff like that. And he was like off the chain. But one of the things about him is he was taking some advice from a person that wasn't really in this business. He was taking some advice for a person that was a millionaire still, but he was a millionaire in a different industry, and he really did not know this industry. And so when he was talking about the things that he was doing, he was looking at some of the stuff he was doing, and the moves that he was making, none of those moves moved him up in the business that he was in. And I was like, yo fam, like what, I hear what you're saying, I hear what you're talking about, but none of this makes any sense as to, where you want to be in the business. I just don't understand these decisions, bro. Like I don't get what you're trying to do here. And it's not that I was being facetious or I was being mean or I just didn't get what he was trying to do. And he forgot that this is a whole value chain. In the YouTube business, you need thumbnails. You need new ideas. You need new cameras, batteries, things like that, and you need help as you start getting bigger. And he didn't. He put his money somewhere else, and it was doing good, but he wasn't able to stay in this business, and so eventually he lost everything, and he's no longer on the platform. Great guy, he's a huge guy, but a few mistakes there. Some of that which is not his fault, but it's just that the community, you need people a lot. And so when you're out there acting like you don't need everybody, but you're really vulnerable, you hurt everybody around you. And this is kind of what's happening with Tia Mowry, with this situation of, I have everything here, and it's only to monetize, for these ladies, the same way that the Manosphere guys, some of the more extreme red pill guys, were using, simps and things like that to buy their courses and monetize them to make them feel like they actually had a shot. Instead of telling, dudes that, hey, there are certain things you really need to work on before you do that. But Tia Mowry is taking that same kind of message to her audience when these ladies are not going to be able to make it by themselves. And if you're not putting value out there into the world, nobody wants to sit there and watch your show. Not everybody can be like Tia Mowry. Okay, let's just be honest. Not everybody can have a next act. For the average person, if you're not out here adding value to some level of a community, or where people see that you can do things for them, hey, the reality is you're gone. Okay, you're gone. You're gone, and nobody likes you. And that's it, and that's all. That's the reality of it all. And whether we want to really be honest and talk about that and tell the truth about that is something that's different, but we're not. And what I see too many people doing is let's go on Instagram and show how, one side of our life really is. And in the meantime, our life really sucks on the back end. We don't really have anything to offer anybody, and we are struggling, and we are extremely dusty. And then we made some decisions that we shouldn't have made, like leaving our husband or leaving our wife or leaving a business partner and things like that. And really, we're just too proud to come out there and say, you know what, we made a mistake, we jacked up. And in the process, we destroyed so many lives and so many people because of our damn stupidity. That's what we did. Literally. We destroyed it all. And I'm letting you guys know that as I've gotten older, you need people. You better start thinking about how you can add some value to somebody in this life before it's too late. As the old folk used to say in the church, while the blood still runs warm in your veins. Don't end up like Tia, believing a lie. We all need help. And the last thing that you want to do is to destroy and disrespect people who were there helping you and loving you before. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shady Jackson back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all of you. Discard the bell. We're out.